beautiful warriors, how are you doing? Today we're looking at the new moon in Leo and what the overall energy is, and then we're also going to break it down into relationships and how that is affecting you. So we're going to jump straight in and pull a few cards on the energy of this new moon in Leo. Ooh, okay, what do we need to go? And that one slipped out. Balance, spirituality, practicality. The full moon in Pisces. What else? This new moon in Leo. What do we need to know? Prosperity lies ahead. The new moon in Taurus. What I'm getting with this is actually there's a real ebb and flow to this energy. And we've got this movement of this water sign of the Pisces. Yet with this Taurus and this pentacle energy, it feels like you're moving and you're flowing, but you're also very grounded in what you're doing and you know exactly where you want to be. And I feel that this energy is very much yin and yang. It's about getting the balance. It's about being in that 5D essence, in that crown center, in that third eye, but also grounding it in to the 3D. Okay, let's get some more energy. For those of you that are new to the channel, then welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Luna Marie. I am the Spiritual Warrior UK. For those of you that are returning, thank you for all your wonderful likes and support. It is you that keeps the channel going. Now, if this reading does resonate with you, then do check out all my offerings, thespiritualwarrior.uk. We know the scammers are about. We know that there's loads of fake accounts. Please be wary on whoever you watch. Most readers will never, well actually any good readers, never going to reach out for you. There's always going to be where you approach them, and all my offerings are at the website spiritualwarrior.uk. If you message me, I rarely get back to people just because I don't check my social media that often in the week. So let's crack on. What else do we need to know about this full moon in Leo? What was interesting, and they're just reminding me, when I come in and do a reading, I sit and I meditate, I clear the space, I clear the energy, and spirit, my guides, bring me in a lot of pre-insights to what's going to come up. And what they showed me, and I'd completely forgotten about this, was that there was 2 lions. And I asked, you know, what is this? What does that mean? And I got the 8-8 portal from the Lion's Gate moving up to this new moon in Leo. And that there is a lot of this animal energy, if you like. There's a lot of dragons around at the moment as well. You know, it's that fiery energy of the Leo. It's that for those who are fire signs as well will know what I mean. Leo, Sag, and Aries, that, you know, that's kind of the energy that's about at the moment. And with that fire sign also brings in the dragons, because they've been feeling the dragons around me and a lot of late as well. We've also got the fixed moon of hold your vision. You know, when I said to you there's this changeability, because we've got the full moon, the new moon, and the fixed moon, that's that ebb and flow. That's that kind of weave in and diving, and what does this mean, and how's that going to work for me? And I feel like it's very different for every single person. You know, it's like sit down with the energy. Don't make rash decisions, certainly around this, because we've got a lot of planetary alignments and a lot of planets in retrograde as well. You know, September, October, it's the heart of retrograde season. I think we've got coming up to 6 or 7 planets in retrograde, and Mercury goes direct not until the 15th of September. So all these planets, I think everything apart from Pluto, is in retrograde. So things are going to be a little bit slow moving. Things are going to be a little bit push and pull. It's like just moving forward, and it's going to feel like you're not moving forward, but you are moving forward. And that's what you've got to hold steadfast too. So let's have a little look. What does the new moon in Leo actually mean? It's about vulnerability. Vulnerability is your strength. Huge amount of heart energy. The lesson of this new moon is to soften and let go of pushing yourself. Stop trying to get somewhere quicker. Oh, that's so interesting. This has been coming up all week. Stop trying to get somewhere quicker or somewhere earlier than you are meant to without gaining the experience or walking the walk. Everything has divine timing, you know, and that's so true, especially in our very modern world. We need to get there. We need to feel like we're not moving somewhere. We're not getting where we should be. Everyone else is more advanced, doing more than I am, you know, all that. And I have also been hearing that from my clients really in the last couple of months as well. Overall energy, we've got the Charity card. So this is really interesting because this is an extra card within this deck. And this deck, oops, just deals with the major arcanas. Now, Charity, there's 3 extra cards in this deck. Hope, Faith, and Charity. Now, Charity is all about the unconditional love. If you look, she's pulling up her dress, opening her cloak to show you her love, to show you the unconditional love. It's a gesture of giving. Let's just have a look. What does it say? Charity brings a love that you can rely on. When it's in a relationship, you share a great love and a passion which brings about happiness to others, particularly close friends. It's almost because you radiate this energy out, and that's what I'm feeling. And also, they're sort of saying to me, you know, brave heart, the lion and the heart, and that's the energy that I'm getting. It's that kind of fiery passion, and it's her heart is open. It's her heart is on fire. It looks like her heart is on fire. So very interesting that card came to light as well. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. So what else do we need to know? This new moon in Leo. What else do we need to know about this new moon in Leo? Okay, let's just pull some cards. Okay, where's this Pisces here? Okay, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. What else? Ooh. We've got the World and the Palace of Wands. We've got the 3 of Wands. And we've got the 2 of Coins. What's really interesting here is what they said to me is that look at what is either side of the World card. Look at what is either side of your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your achievements, your success, you know, everything that you want to accomplish. You know, remember that the World card is about the Fool's journey. And I love this deck because we've got the Fool in the middle of it. It's the last of the major arcana. The Fool starts off with nothing. It's the 0. It's taking that step. And when you get to the World card, you have learned so much. You have learned the elements of the fire, of the water, of the mental, emotional, and of the monetary values of our possessions. We've learned it all. We've experienced all. And that's what I'm feeling very much about this energy of where we are now. There is an integration of coming. What they said to me is, look what sits either side of the world. We've got the Wands and we've got the Coins. We've got the fire element of the Leo coming down, the fire element of that passion. It's there, the passion's there. I can't do anything but show you my heart, whether that's in work, whether that's in love, whether that's in friendship. This is who I am. I sit from this passionate place. Sometimes I speak from the heart and I say the wrong things, but it comes out because it comes from a place of honesty and truth and caring. The Palace of the Wands, again, is an extra card. So it's interesting that I've chosen these two decks because I feel like we're going the extra mile. I feel like this energy is really anchoring us down to take that extra leap of faith. We're starting again. We're clearing out the decks and we're moving into where we want to be. We're moving into our dream place, our dream home, our dream expectations, our dream world. We've been working and working and working and working for this. And, you know, and it's almost like that loyalty of spirit. I'm also getting a balance. It's very interesting because in this 7 of coins, all I'm drawn to is these 2 baskets, which is these 2 coins. It's the balance. I'm getting the balance either side of the fire energy, you know. And also with the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Wands can really be about, it can be a little bit floaty. It can be about, you know, I'm daydreaming. I want my ships to come in. I want to know what's out there in that big wide world. You know, ordinary is not enough. I need to go beyond that. But with that, it's like I'm able to step into that spirituality. I'm able to step into that world, but I also need the balance of my human life, if you like. It's like I'm integrating the two. I'm being vulnerable, but I'm not scared. It's like I can open my heart because I know what's on the other side. I know that we're all connected. I know that whatever happens, I'm going to be fine. It's like I've cracked the code, is what I'm hearing. I've cracked the code. Very, very interesting energy. All right, let's just get a few more cards in this overall energy for the new moon in Leo. I've been very tired today, so I've been also feeling this energy build up, which I haven't had for a while, but yeah, really, really fatigued. What else? Runner chaser, the number 40, which goes into the number 4. And again, that's that balance, isn't it? The runner and the chaser is like, I go after what I want, but I'm not going to keep pushing. I'm not going to keep moving forward. There is a time where I'm going to stand back and I'm going to let it come to me because I know my worth and I know what I want. And it's like, and then I can flip the tables. And as we started with this, is that yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energy. What else? Storm warning is really interesting because they showed me the tower just before the storm warning came out. And what else? What else? Final card, please, Spirit. Okay, why is that storm warning here? One more. Where's the storm warning here? Yeah, waking up. Well, it's like because it's changed. Did you see the flicker of the candle there? Oh God, it kind of went up in smoke and I don't know why. I feel like what is happening at the moment with this integration, there is a lot of light codes coming down, and this has been ongoing since the Lionsgate portal. The Lionsgate portal, I always get shown a really long portal, and I feel like it's up to now and beyond, and they're saying going into October as well, because they're showing me the 10. I feel like that's the month, and that there's also, it's like that's when it's sort of closing out, and then I feel like we're going into you know, kind of like the autumn solstice as well, you know, that change in where we are and our surroundings, because it's like, you know, so within, without, it's like as we change, we're changing vibration of the vibration of the planet, and then we're moving forward. As we change, things get a little bit bumpy. These are the planets in retrograde. This is causing a little bit of tension. So if, you know, somebody steps on the wrong side of you, I've said this before because I've got deja vu. This also goes into the number 8. And the 8 is about that karmic payback. You know, you reap what you sow, your journey of growth, that affinity symbol. It's also that strength. Of course, it's the Leo card. It is the number 8. The 19, time to wake up. That's the sun, that masculine energy, that rebirth energy of, you know, the sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's bright. It's positive. It's like it's showing you the direction. It's planetary. It's showing you the direction. Okay, what else for this overall energy? Queen of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. What, for me, what this means is, yeah, Judgment on the bottom of the deck. It's like there's no more bullshit. It's like it's straight talking. It's a clear road. It's like, I'm going to cut you out. If you're not on my path, if you're not walking my talk, if you don't have the same values as me, there's no continuing. There is no continuing. And I feel that your tension or your, or what's the word you're trying to give me? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't say it. Okay, I'll come back to it. It's like your ability to deal with something that's not resonating with you is going to get less and less. And there is a reason around this. There is a reason around making sure that your path is clear, making sure that your balance comes in, making sure that you're doing the work, not to ascend, but to integrate. It's like very much trying to find a balance for you, wherever that is, with work, with life, with spirituality, with humanality, with kind of integrating it all together. It's like it's the flow. Hold your vision. We're nearly there. Prosperity is ahead. Yes, it's the balance of spirituality and practicality. That is exactly it. I don't know why that didn't resonate so strongly as it just did now. Okay, for those of you that don't want to go on to a relationship reading, I am just going to pull a quick card of guidance. Okay. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Don't you just love it when that happens? Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. It's like, absolutely. And Venus is in retrograde at the moment, and that's why the planetary alignments are so really important and are massively affecting everyone, as they always do. Okay, guys, if you don't want to dive into any relationship, I leave you there with so much love and light. And if you want to look how this is going to affect your connection, stay tuned. Okay, my beautiful warriors, we are tuning in to how this new moon in Leo is going to affect your connection. So just some cards that we pulled earlier. If you're just tuning in now, we've got the balance of spirituality and practicality. There is a lot of balance between yin and yang, masculine and feminine, 5D, 3D, everything in your life, work-life balance, personal time, family time, all of that. It's about opening your heart. It's about being vulnerable. See how she's pulling back her heart. I'm showing it to you. It's on fire, this Leo energy. And we've got Lady Venus, understanding and downloads, because there are an awful lot of downloads happening on the planet and have been, you know, certainly for the last couple of weeks and more. We've also got Venus in retrograde, and my guys told me to keep these 3 cards here because they're very relevant. And of course, Venus is always relevant when we are talking about love and relationships. So this card just fell out. Let's just have a look. This is the Tarot Sexual Magic. Haven't used this for a long time. Okay, this is the Empress, and the Empress is in reverse. All right, I just feel like I just need a clarifier. Why is our lovely Empress in reverse? Why is she feeling? Why is the Divine Feminine feeling like she's a little bit stuck? Why is she feeling insecure? A lack of confidence, a lack of growth. What's going on? Why is our Empress in reverse here? Okay, King of Pentacles, trying to ground herself. This energy is making her feel a little bit imbalanced. We've also got the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I feel, just in retrospect of the energy that's been coming in the other readings that I've been doing, you know, there has been a lot of transmuting, old stuff coming up, trying to figure out what happened, what went on, and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like that is an element of what is making it more difficult to move forward and really progress at the moment, where it feels there's a little bit of integration, plodding energy. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the energy that sits between us. And put that card back in. I don't know whether it was that relevant. I mean, it fell out. Everything happens for a reason. So let's have a look and see what else we get. Let's have a look at the divine feminine energy, please. 3 cards for the divine feminine energy with regards to connection. Where's the divine feminine energy with regards to love, connection? Yep, that's good. 9 of Wands. Tired, worn out, little bit of protective energy. What else have we got? We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, things not flowing, things not going, sort of a negative impact. Feeling a little bit powerless to the path at the moment. Feeling there's definitely a stuckness energy here with the divine feminine energy. Yeah, 9 of Cups in reverse, and that's making the feminine energy feel not glowing. That's why the Empress was also in reverse. So the 9 of Cups is very much about wishes fulfilled, but it can be that overindulgence, and it's also shattered dreams, and that's also what's coming in strongly. Let's have a look at the divine masculine. As I said that, the shattered dreams, I almost had to take like another breath. I feel like that's quite poignant. Okay, where's the divine masculine with this new moon energy? Where is the divine masculine with this new moon? We've got the Magician in reverse. See, a lot of reverse cards coming up. Planetaries all reverse. Magician in reverse. We have got the Chariot in the upright, and we have the 6 of Cups in the upright. Okay, and then let's get 3 cards for the energy that sits between this connection. Take this as this resonates. You could be feeling that you're the masculine energy, or you're watching for the masculine energy. The energy that sits in between this connection, please, with relation to, there you go, this new moon in Leo. Knight of Pentacles as well. Okay, what have we got? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting that the King of Pentacles came up over here with the Empress in reverse. We've got the Strength. There's the Leo energy. That's what we're dealing with at the moment. And we've got the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to pull some clarifiers here, so just bear with me 1 second. Where's the wheel? Okay. Yeah, okay, got it. Okay, a lot of energy coming out here. King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Interesting, because we had the Empress that fell out, and the King of Pentacles also came out. We've also got the Queen of Pentacles as well. I feel like there's a lot of people involved in this connection where I would say that both parties have extended families, whether they're first families, divorced families, big families. There just feels like there's a lot of people poking their nose in on. There's a lot of people involved in this. Just going to start with the divine feminine energy, or the feminine energy. Take it as it resonates, whatever label you come to this. And how does this affect your current relationship? I feel like you're trying to break through. I feel like there's been a lot of effort with this relationship, but I feel like there's a point where you just feel that you can't go on anymore. What I'm really drawn to actually is this gentleman here walking away. It was like with the Ace of Wands. It's like, do you know what? I feel like my new beginning is over there. I feel like I need to leave this and look elsewhere because it's not progressing the way that I want it to. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is disappointment. It's things not going the way you wanted to. You're not getting those surprises. It's the same old. I feel like it's that negativity, that feeling of powerlessness. It's like you've tried everything. in the book and nothing is working, and that has brought you great sadness as well. I feel like there's been a lot of healing that you've tried to do with this, and an awful lot of growth. Divine masculine, all the masculine energy, again, take it as it resonates, almost sort of fell out. I feel that there is an element of you not using what you can to move forward. You know, the Magician has everything that they need, but in the reverse there's a little bit of manipulation going on, and there's a little bit of like, you know, I'm just sort of focusing on me, what do I want, but within that, and they sort of show me this split as well. So it's really interesting because we talked a lot about this in the first energy reading, about how it's like trying to get in balance, because the split of the divine masculine is about wanting to move forward and wanting to reach out. That's what I'm getting here. And of course we've got that Six of Cups is looking back with a little bit of those rose-tinted glasses, but also with a fond feeling. You know, it's like it opens divine masculine's heart, this energy, this past energy of this connection. Whoever's watching this, whoever you're watching it for, I feel like they feel like they've lost you. I feel like they feel like this connection is almost however much work they do, or they don't know what work to do. So again, it's like, I feel like it's split for whichever masculine this is. And again, we've got a lot of we've got the fire energy of the Leo, and we've got the water energy of we had before as well, when we first got this Pisces cup as well, because I feel like that's really prevalent in what's coming up in this reading as well. So I feel like, you know, there's a lot of looking back. There's a looking back with regret, there's a looking back with sadness, but also a trying to move on, and the fact of trying to grow with this, and trying to really kind of do some of the deep dives and understand themselves a little bit, because I do feel that there is a deep regret here, and a knowing underneath all those layers. And I don't feel they would ever tell you, or actually ever tell anybody, that this is a love that they've never felt before, and it was almost like they didn't know what to do with it. Very interesting. This has come out. A reading like this I haven't done for a really long time. The energy that sits in between the masculine and the feminine of these connections is the Strength card, is this new moon in Leo. This is what it's bringing up. So if this person is somebody that you've not spoken for a while, not had communication with for a while, or not even thought about with a while, it's this new moon energy that's this bringing it back up, this Venus energy. You know, a lot of people come back when we've got all these planets in retrograde, and that's what I'm feeling. We've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so there's this element of trying to get grounded and trying to move forward in a straight line. What I got with this is I almost feel like what ended the connection could have been a third party. That doesn't necessarily mean to be unfaithfulness. It just can be somebody else that's interfering. As I said, I felt like there was a lot of energy within these connections in the very, very beginning. It's almost like, you know, there's something else happened within the family, and there's something else happened within the family, and it was almost just like it was too much and snowballed, and that you couldn't move forward. So in the end, it had to be walked away because the timing was just not right. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, which does go after what they want, but they sort of seize the opportunity, but they're a bit slow. You know, they're a bit slow. It's slow and steady wins the race, but it's almost like I need to have all my ducks in the row. A little bit like all our cups here. And by the time you've got all the cups in the row, the Empress is in reverse, thinking that nothing is going on. I do feel that there's an energy within the connection of the anxiety has been left, and almost not even really looking into the future. I feel that there's a very much, well, it is what it is. It wasn't really what I wanted, but that was what happened anyhow. Let me just pull one of these, because this deck has been winking at me since the minute I started this reading. So again, I'm going to get one card for each of the feminine energy, the masculine energy, and the energy that sits in between. Can we have a card for the feminine energy, please, with this new moon in Leo? Thank you. Yeah, the dragons. I told you that dragon energy is around. It really is. If you're doing a meditation at the moment, it's really nice to tune into the dragon energy. You feel really fired up, especially if you're feeling tired by this moon energy as well. Where's the masculine energy? Masculine energy, please. Okay, we've got two. Okay, the Hawk Prince, spirit communication, paying attention. And we've also got the High Lord of gratitude and service. Interesting. And then what have we got with the energy that sits in between this connection? Thank you. The word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty. Bottom of the deck, spiritual dancer. I'm also going to take that one as well. So for the divine feminine, I feel like the energy is grounding in. I feel like there's a lot of growth. I feel like you're calling in your tribe. Also, what I got with these two dragons, and you can see that are entwined, very much I got the figure 8 there, and that is the strength. That's the Leo energy. That's what they showed me. And that is about, you know, your eternal journey. It's about, you know, your karmic journey, where you're going, how you're growing. It's about letting the inner conflict go as well. And it's about good choices. And I feel that you are making good choices, Visa. Feels very, very powerful for the feminine energy at the moment. The masculine energy, divine masculine energy, we've got the Hawk Prince, we've got spirit communication, paying attention. I feel that they are much more in tune to what's going on, seeing the small signs, not really quite understand them in the beginning, but actually starting to notice them. The High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humanity, and conscious action. And I feel like that's their guides working with them. Again, one of these is the light. It's almost like, for me, this is guides working, pulling them in the right direction and really teaching them a different way of how they've been, in a different way of understanding. And I feel like they're absorbing it all like a sponge and actually really enjoying this understanding, because it makes them feel very balanced and very calm. Very interesting. Okay, and the energy that sits between this connection, we've got the word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty. It's like looking at every aspect. It's like trying to analyze every aspect. You need to come down from the head into the heart and look at this differently, especially if this is still affecting you, because I feel like this is a communication that hasn't been in communication for quite some time. And then we've got the spiral dancer, not the spiritual dancer, the spiral dancer. And this is rituous roots and perception as well. Again, there is an understanding of where this is going with the spiritual brain, not necessarily the human brain. So I really feel that there's a knowing, there's just something within your soul that knows. It's like you don't know where this is going, but you do know where this is going. I know that makes no sense whatsoever, but it's like there's an understanding that one day there will be communication. At one day there will be an understanding, a rebalance. You know, it's something along those lines. It's like you don't know, but you know. That's the way they're giving it to me, and I don't think I can explain it any other way. Okay, so let's just grab a card. Where do we want to go, Spirit? Where do we want to go? Okay, let's go with one of these. Let's close with guidance, please. Guidance. What guidance do you want for the Watcher? Okay, just one card, please. Guidance for the Watcher. And again, look at the beautiful backs of these cards. It's very heart. It's like heart chakra upwards is what I'm feeling. Heart, throat, third eye, crown. What else? Guidance, please. Guidance for the Watcher. Thank you. Okay. Well, they've given me 2 again, so I am going to take these. Okay, choice, absolutely. Okay, 39 that goes into the 12. The 12 is the Hangman. I feel like you've not been able to make a choice. That will become clear, and there is an awareness, number 3 as well. And that is about our expansion, our growth, the Empress. Remember that we got the Empress in the reverse here. So when it's like, you know, that choice come up, but it was in the Hangman energy, it's like the Empress, that is like the Empress in the reverse. So you felt like you can't move forward. But it's like with the shower, you're starting to hear more. You've got the rainbow here. It's like things are opening up, things are growing, things are blossoming. Even in here with the choices, it's like I feel like there are just good choices. I feel like that's a unicorn, but actually it looked like a dragon when I first looked at it. I feel like that this is a really, really good time to really sort of spend some time meditating and tuning in with your guides, because I feel like there's whispers, they're whispering in your ear, and it's like, you know, you have to be really quiet and really still to hear the whispers of our spirit and guides. So my darling warriors, thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to tune in to your energy, your overall energy, if you have any questions, or you would like to tune into your connections, all my offerings are at the website as always, thespiritualwarrior.uk. Much love and light.